Speaking of things that I don't use often, image analysis. In the previous version, analysis was actually one of the drop-down items all on its own, but they realized nobody used it or cared for it, so they gave it its own thing. It's kind of a cool tool. What it allows you to do is, if you have a map, or if you have a medical image, or if you have a blueprint for architecture sort of things, you can set a measurement point. So let's say you have a map and the scale is, here we go, this is 500 miles. So you can make it, and again, I went into image analysis. I'll show you it again. So the pixel length of 354 is equal to 500 miles. Great. Okay. So again, that was in image analysis set measurement scale. So it's not default, it's this custom thing. And then select data point. So by default, all of these different things are kept track of. So I'm going to say okay. Let's actually see. It's just a map of Westeros because, you know, I'm just kind of curious. How far is Duskendale from the salt pans? They talk about it in the book, but they're not really specific. Now I can finally figure this out. Took me a while to figure out this use case as something super helpful. I love this, by the way. I'm going to go to my ruler tool. I could also get it to it here, but it's all inside of analysis. And I'm going to, let's see, what's something? Let's go from Goldtown to Redfort. That's probably something Brienne of Tarth traveled at one point. And I'm going to go into image analysis. How far is that? Record measurement. And down in the measurement log, so if you don't see the measurement log, window, measurement log. We can see ruler 5 is, boring, length, 210 miles. So it's 210 miles from Goldtown to Redfort. Huh, I wouldn't have expected that. That seems further than I'd expect. All right, King's Landing to Maidenpool. How far is that right there? Image, analysis. Now, I should note right here, this is a fan-made map, so this might not be accurate, and George R.R. Martin did himself say that the map wasn't to scale in the style of old medieval maps. So I just do like full disclosure. I know that's the Photoshop question you wanted me to answer right there. Record measurement. So ruler 6, 312 miles for those. So the things to keep in mind right here, the data points that we actually care about, I don't care about the label. I don't care about the date and time. I don't care about the document. I care about the, you know what I care about? All I care about is the length. And that's the length in the format that we created when we went to analysis, custom length thing. So that's the big thing that I wanted to show you with the analysis tool, just kind of as of a taste of what's possible. Obviously, this becomes a little bit more useful if you're doing things with architecture and other things like that, but I'll be honest, I'm very interested how far Pentos and Myr are from each other. So that wraps up everything about the image dropdown. I hope this was helpful. In the next session, we're going to get into the layer dropdown.